Korea's 61st Memorial Day, how the day was commemorated as well as the history and significance of this day. This is an in-depth report by Lee Ji-won.
Daejeon National Cemetery is one of the most visited places on Memorial Day in Korea. It's the final resting place for 77,000 veterans and fallen heroes, and on this special day, family members, friends, and neighbors visit with offerings of flowers and food. They bow to the deceased, thank them for their sacrifices, and take a moment to remember.
I came here with my daughter and son-in-law. I wish my husband were alive.
In the nation's capital, a special event took place at Seoul Citizens Hall, which kicked off with a moment of silence. A ritual performance believed to help send souls to the other world was also on display. People stopped by and took a moment to remember the soldiers and civilians who gave their lives for the country.
We came here because I wanted to teach my daughter about the meaning of Memorial Day. It was really nice to have seen the performances, and I once again thank the patriots for fighting for the country.
On Memorial Day, I used to go to the Independence Hall in Cheonan, but this year I came to Seoul Citizens Hall with my friend and we enjoyed the traditional music.
In one part of the hall, visitors were invited to leave messages for the fallen on cards bearing the Korean flag. People of all ages left messages of gratitude to the country's heroes, underscoring the importance of the day. Memorial Day has been observed in Korea since the Goryeo dynasty, established in 918, which had a tradition of commemorating those who fought for the country. The day was set as June 6 in 1956, as it was traditionally considered the best day of the growing season. It is especially meaningful for people in Korea who remember the modern history of invasion their country has undergone, beginning with Japan's annexation of Korea in 1910. Thousands fought for the country's independence during the March 1st movement in 1919, but just as many lost their lives. Freedom didn't come until 1945, but it didn't last long. It was only 5 short years until the Korean War broke out in 1950, when the North invaded the South on June 25th. Hundreds of thousands of civilians and soldiers died in the conflict, 988,000 soldiers on the South Korean side alone. It was only through their sacrifices that Korea was able to become the strong, sovereign nation it is today. But South Korea is still not all safe from attacks. The Second Battle of Yeonpyeong in 2002 led to the deaths of 6 South Korean soldiers when 2 North Korean patrol boats crossed into the South Korean-controlled area of the West Sea and opened fire on 2 South Korean patrol boats. And in 2010, 46 South Korean soldiers were killed when a North Korean torpedo sank the South Korean warship Cheonan. It is on this day, Memorial Day, that we remember the sacrifices of all those who gave their lives for the country. Their sacrifices are why Korea and its citizens are able to live in peace today. Lee Ji-won, Arirang News.